Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. Today we want to talk about Session 0 for new players. So we got a few things to explain. One, what is Session 0? That is usually a session where you get together with the group that you're going to be playing with and you go ahead and roll up characters. You talk amongst the group, you figure out what you're going to be, your backgrounds and all that stuff, and then, then you have a group. Then the next session is usually when the session starts, or there's an introductory little bit after you create your characters. So anyway, the video is really going to be about what do new players that have never played D&D before need for the first time when they show up to play. Well, so I suppose I should get this out of the way. If you're an old player, you've played many times, you probably don't need to watch the rest of this video. And not that I'm trying to tell you not to, I'm just saying you probably don't need to. So this is for absolute new players, absolute rookies, never opened a book before, never even sat in on a session, right? Okay, so here we go. So what do you need? New players, you need absolutely nothing. You should not need anything to show up for Session 0 or Ground Zero, or not Ground Zero. That's a bad thing. But Session 0, you really shouldn't need anything. But if your game master says you need to bring some stuff, or my recommendations, I haven't been playing D&D since I was 10 years old, so you figure that's probably 35 years-ish. If I were you, I would bring a set of dice. Little set of dice here. If you can see them, get my big face out of the way there. I will go over more of those. Go over that more when we get time. Need one of these things, a fancy clicker thing, which is called a pencil. Okay, and if you absolutely need everything, you need a character sheet. Okay, so that's it. That's all you should need. The character sheet should be free. DM should probably provide that unless you need a special character sheet, in which case then you go get your own. But copiers are 10 cents a copy, so at the most 10 cents. Dice can range anywhere from 4 to the sky's the limit on dice prices. But generic set of dice, $8 usually. Pencil, well, you probably got one laying around your house. You don't need a clicker pencil. You can use any kind of pencil. You can use a pen if you really wanted to. I would recommend a pencil because you like to erase stuff in this game. So, there you go. That's all you need. But, if you were going to be playing and Ground Zero went good, you made up your character sheet, you rolled your sets of dice, you use your pencil on your paper, and you're going to come back to Session 2, would there be any recommendations or something for Session 2? Yes. Or Session 3 or 4 or anything thereafter? Yes. I would recommend you going out and getting a character sheet folder. Now, why would I recommend that? This is one that Wizards of the Coast made. It's pretty sweet. Just do that. Pow. It's pretty cool. A character sheet folder is so you can have somewhere to put your character after you're done making it in a safe spot, because really you don't want to have to rewrite your character every single time you come into play. Yes, I do get that there's online resources and digital things that you can use your characters on, but I'm talking about new players. There's no reason for them to go invest in D&D Beyond or any of the other hundreds of online apps or web pages that let you make 5th edition characters. So, bottom line, first session, Session 0, never played D&D before, you need a pencil, dice, and a character sheet. And a little bit of imagination. That's it. It's a really cheap hobby to get into. If you're going to go Session 2 now, like I said, you could use a character folio, you could use a player's handbook, which is cool. That gives you the basis rules of all the D&D stuff you need to know as a player. Obviously, there's a lot more books out there and a lot more resources and stuff on this. But we're not going to get into any of that because that will be for a future video when we're going to talk about more details. We're going to actually we're going to be making a whole series on Intro to D&D and the different things and the different parts that make it work. And we're going to actually have a session on dice and what the dice are for, and why are there's some crazy dice inside the sets of my dice, and what do they all mean? Right? All right. So, and we'll give you some more advanced pro tips in the near future. I know there's a lot of videos on the internet about this, but I'm gearing this towards people I know and the players I know. But if it can help the rest of you, so be it. I am happy to do so. Yeah, so there you are, new guys and gals. If you're gonna show up, play D&D here at Guff Stuff, you need a pencil. You don't need a set of dice. You can borrow someone's for the day, but a set of dice usually help, and a character sheet. Pretty much simple. Anyhow, so that would be it for the introduction to D&D and what you need to play. So until next time, my name is Scott. You call me Guff, and I'm signing off.